Yeah, boy. Hi guys, welcome back to another Game Boys Raw here guys, and today in this video, as you can see, is another episode of the Car Boot. Episode 140 is finally here, so that is awesome. So massive thanks to everyone you guys popping onto the video and giving it a watch. Always means the world. So today in this video, I think I hit up 2 car boots and 2 different weekends, and these are the car boots I first did in 2022. So I've got some quite nice bits in this episode, so I hope you guys will like what I get. As I really enjoy going out there and getting those bits. They were really nice, and a few of these bits have gone to the collection, so very happy. So yeah, I'm finally back doing some episodes, and my laptop's been repaired, so a massive shout out to my stepbro. He actually redid it, reinstalled Windows, put a new SSD in it, and it's actually running at the moment well. As he's a computer engineer and all that, so he kind of knew what he was doing, and he hooked me up. He sorted it out, and I'm finally back here. I can make an episode for you guys, which is what I'm doing right now. And so massive thanks to my stepbro. Really like appreciate it so much. As you know, I would have had to spend a lot more money to get a new one, or to give it to someone else to have a look at it, but he sorted it out and it's up and running so far. It's fingers crossed. It's holding in there, and it's working. So yes, very pleased. So yeah, as I said, this is 2 car boots I hit up in this one, and I got some quite nice bits. So right, as always, I'm gonna throw the clips, and I'll see you in the video. So see you in, guys.
That does go up if you want to stand it up and show you.
How much you got on your PS3?
8 quid.
Yeah.
Sorry.
£5 piece, mate.
How much is this?
£5.
Yeah. Thank you.
20 max.
Thank you. What an awesome find for £5. A mini SNES. Oh my god, £5, and this was my first hunt at the boot sale in 2022 as well, and that was my first awesome find. Loving it. How much is this?
Pound, mate.
Oh, okay.
£5. Tenner.
There you go. Thank you.
What time you got one? Yeah,
We've got to pay out.
got
How
me
much
ding
is it?
dong lot here.
That's
Let the music go
Okay.
together.
That's the original old one, that is.
Yeah, I see. Thank
That's
you.
the original.
£10 for a broken hinge DS. Oh, I think I'll walk away from that one. So yeah.
How much bills is then? Sorry?
Can I just come past you, Lorraine? Thank you. Have a look, citizen.
How much for these bits?
That's a cheap one. £4, mate.
£4. Yeah, I'll do that. Cheers. I've got a 10 now if you got change. Thank you.
No, I've checked. Like that? Yeah. If you get pop it, if it's, you know, for popping out and popping Nintendo.
Yeah.
You know about it.
Don't know if it's going to work as well, it might not even work. It's corroded in there. Thank you very much. Nice few little pickups here, guys. Picked up that little Game Boy LCD fake thing. I used to have one very similar to that, which is actually the same maker who did mine, but it's actually a different game. It's just like a Space Invaders kind of game, and I actually have found my original one as well, but it hasn't got the screen buzzer on it anymore, so really pleased to have this. How much for these bits?
Everything's £1 each, mate.
Everything's £1 each, okay.
Oh, that's good, yeah.
That's for Xbox One controller or something like that. So I could battery pack for it. There's £3 for them 3 items.
What do you come for? It's a dancing can coat. It does actually work.
Oh, okay, that's random, isn't it?
Put batteries in it and you know you clap or make a noise.
Yeah.
You start dancing and boogieing.
It's cool. Thank you. Yeah,
It's because we've got X stock and we've got boxes.
I get that random can as well.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you. A random 90s dancing Coke can. Yeah, these are actually worth grabbing if you didn't know. Very random. It's meant to have some sort of headphones on it and some sunglasses. And it will actually dance to any kind of sound. If you like clap or play some songs, it'll just move around. But I thought for £1, I'll get it. And they'll probably go for about 20 to 40 quid if they're complete. So yeah, it was quite a nice little find. And yeah, I thought I'd grab them for only £1. And I don't think I'll probably ever see another one, but you never know. So there we go.
I think you can run to that tree.
What do you think?
Your own miniatures all here, you know, everybody will hold on, everybody will hold it down.
How much is this charger?
I bought what?
50p, yeah.
5, I think. Yeah. I've got to find somewhere. I
haven't, because I need them. I might have some black sacks.
I ain't got no big ones. I can tip like a big cardboard box.
no, it's all good to carry. I've got a blue one. I reckon must let me go.
Here's 50p.
Cheers, Paul.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Always worth grabbing a DS charger, any kind of charger, definitely for 50p. So that was the last pickup I got of this first car boot of 2022. Let's now go to the second car boot and let's see what I did at this one, which is actually a different weekend. How much it is? There you go. PS3's in there. You got any more of these?
What's in the box of that, mate? He's got controls here,
Oh yeah.
to touch it. Yeah, it's good.
How much you after on some of this?
I'll get your price in a second.
Okay.
140 each. Come on. Yeah, so if I'm back in 5 minutes, I'll just hit the market. Don't talk, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, see you in a minute. Alright, buddy. All that in there, 20 quid.
Not bad.
Tablet, mate.
Tablet, which one is it?
What about those places?
I'll tell you what's up. Might be an offer, I just picked it up yesterday.
You're offering to give us for mate?
140 each size.
How much?
140 each.
140.
Not good off on it. Shit loads in there. You tell me. 40 quid a lot. What you got, mate?
I've got all sorts. I've got a controller, some games in it.
£60 quid.
60 quid. How much is this at on its own?
Forgot what you said. I've just priced it up 60 quid the lot, mate.
Alright.
You want them? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This guy had some great stuff for sale. I was so overwhelmed at what to get from his stall. He had so many cool bits. His prices were quite high, but very reasonable prices, and it was just that massive risk of if this stuff will work. As you can probably see, the PSP is actually turned on right now, so that's actually fully charged and working. But the Vita I'm looking at, which is one of the items I really want out of this lot, wasn't powering on, so I had no guarantee that it worked. I was on and on at first thinking, should I get it, should I not, what should I do? And yeah, you'll find out in a bit. What do you just do? How much is these bits? These just them bits there?
You don't want that?
No, I'll leave them.
50 then, mate.
50.
Yeah.
Did you 40? No. What about just that then? 'Cause
No, I was doing it at a job lot price. If you want that on its own, 40 quid.
well, that on its own?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I don't know if it works. That's the only thing. You got to charge anything for this? No. Okay. What about just how much is that just out of its own? Then?
A couple of quid.
Okay. Okay. There you go, thank you.
Cheers.
You're not selling things, is he in job, but you're not selling them separately? Anything?
No, I alright mate, I ain't been up long, just...
Okay, sorry.
I ain't got two mates from an experience. That's the bag with it there.
He's asking 20 tablets for a load of plastic dinosaurs.
Okay. So last price was 50 quid for the bits that I was interested in. So I wasn't really sure what to do, as you know, it's a big risk, you know, 50 quid for controller without no back on it. A Vita what doesn't power on, you know, would it work? That's the whole thing. So I went off and I kind of had a thought about it, and yeah, I do come back.
Quid.
There you go, thank you. A random Sony camera for 2 quid. I always like picking up these old Sony cameras because some reason they have some money, value to them. Even other ones do, but I like to go for Sony because it kind of has a big following. I think, I don't know, but they always seem to do well. So yeah, if you ever see Sony or anything like that, any kind of camera recording thing like that, always worth a grab, even if it's 2 quid. Never know.
Thank you, though. Tanner with 3 batteries, mate. Yeah, I'm going to have to go home because I've got a few customers again. Alright, everyone, see you in a bit. Trot.
What do you say before? Did you say 50 quid for the bits I had before, wasn't it?
Yes, mate.
Would I have? I had that.
Yeah.
And I had that, didn't I? Is that?
Didn't you have that, didn't you? Not a PSP. Oh,
Yeah, I had a PSP, didn't I, as well? I did have that, but I decided not to in the end.
Yeah, I'll do 50, mate.
Yeah? Yeah.
There's a charger in there, mate. Or is it just 2 batteries? I'll do 8, mate. Well, I'll give you 7 quid, you're alright. I thought those 3 batteries was.
There you go. Cheers. Luckily, I got back there to the store and he actually still had it all for sale, as he was really wanting to sell things in a bundle. So I ended up grabbing the bits I was after, which he said he would do 50 quid for. And yeah, you'll find out, stick around to the pickup video and you'll find out if the Vita does work or not. So yeah, big risk and 50 quid, for some nice bits. And yeah, I was very, very pleased with grabbing some bits from him, and having a PSP as well, that worked there. So that kind of made me feel like it might work if the PSP works. So yeah, a lot of stuff there I could have actually brought as well, but yeah, I didn't have a lot of money on me that day, and yeah, I didn't want to risk buying broken bits just in case, because you never know. So I was happy with what I got anyway, very, very pleased.
What it is, my missus, we got the welcome aboard
How much is this?
And mate.
Oh, alright, yeah.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you very much.
Just watch it. Is it done?
Yeah. So this is the last pickup of this episode. I picked up a nice, actually it's a puzzle, a nice puzzle of a Lion King, which is one of my favourite Disney films. I really loved it as a kid, and you know I still like the film. I've not watched it in ages, if I'm honest, but I picked this up for £1, and now it's on my wall. It looks sick. I love it, and it's a nice frame as well. So let's now go off to the outro. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode, and thank you so much for watching. Welcome back. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As you see, I got some pretty nice bits. I got some really nice gaming bits. Yeah, very, very pleased to having. And one item especially, I was very, very pleased of finally getting one, and that is the PS Vita. The PS Vita, I've never ever found one at the boot sale, or I've seen them at the boot sales, but never for a fair price. I kind of took a gamble on it. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys, does it work or does it not? Let me show you. So there it is. It is actually the PS Vita with the OLED screen, which is the first edition. So that is actually really good, because these ones are more the sought after ones. And yeah, let's have a look. I did buy a charger for it. I bought just a USB one, not the official. Let's see. Here we go, guys. It actually does power on. This was a massive gamble, because I had no idea if it's going to work. You know, we had a lot of bits and bobs, and yeah, I picked this up for £50 with a PSP, 3 games, and a Xbox One controller. The Xbox One controller worked as well, and the PSP was already fully charged. I think I got a black DS as well with it. So that was a really, really good price, and it was just a big gamble because I had no idea if it worked. And yeah, luckily it did. So I was very, very pleased. Also, I haven't got any games for it yet. I've not really tried any. I have tried linking it with my PS4 to play some Link Play, so you can play the PS4 game on here. That's really fun. I've tried that out, and I actually found a game probably about a month or so ago now. I found a copy of FIFA 15 just for test. I'm not keeping this. It's actually an alright game for trade. It cost me £1 at the boot sale. You'll probably see it in an episode sometime, but I picked it up just so I could try out the PSP and see if it actually works. And yeah, it does work. We click on it, load up loads up FIFA 15, and you can see it's doing its thing. So it's in very nice nick as well, very, very good condition. Just, you know, very covered in fingerprints and all that, because it's very, that kind of glossiness, it kind of picks them up really badly. But yeah, it's loading it up, and that is awesome. So very, very pleased to have a new addition to the collection, which I've never had a PSP or a PS Vita before. You know, it's doing its thing. So let me turn it off now. Don't really need it on. But that is awesome. Very, very pleased to have that. And also, you would have saw me pick up this. I picked up this little random LCD game. This is basically like kind of looks like a Game Boy knockoff. I actually had one of these when I was a kid. I had one which was very similar to gameplay as this. But mine was actually missing the back. I actually found it the other day. And this is actually just, you know, it's actually a nice nick. My one's also missing the bezel at the front as well. But this is a completely different game. It's kind of the same kind of thing, but just different, like spaceships. As you see, the contacts in there are not the greatest, but it does work, which is a great thing. So that's gone to the collection. Was it the SNES Mini? The SNES Mini or Mini SNES. That is actually gone to Retro Fusion, which is Lee Retro Fusion. I hooked him up with that because he was after one, and I thought, you know, that was a great deal. I couldn't believe I got that for £5. You know, I'm still blown away. I'm first find of the year, and I got that for £5. I just saw it was quite minging looking. It needed a good clean, but it cleaned up nicely, and I moved it on to Lee, and he's loving it. He's modded it. We've had a go on it. It's been really good. So all fully works, which that is awesome. So he's loving that, and yeah, I'm glad to help other people out who's after something that they, looking out for, and I, found that for a bargain price. I couldn't believe it. So yeah, that's it. That's my episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it as always. I'm not sure anything else to show you or say, but as always, yeah. So I just want to say massive thanks to everyone who subscribed recently and commented and liked and all that great stuff. I always really do appreciate everyone popping onto my videos. Always means the world. So yeah, so massive thanks to everyone of you guys coming in here, and as always, I see you all in the next one. Bye guys.